Hello, my mermaids and barnacle boys. My name is SpongeBob, and welcome back to another video. Today we are once again looking at another art tutorial video for you guys. You seem to really enjoy these a lot. I know they don't get like crazy views, but it's always, nice to, show off some tutorials for, my fellow artists out there who want to improve as they get better and better. Now today we're going to be doing something that a lot of like artists struggle with, and even I struggle with a lot when I was first beginning art, is drawing eyes, or basically an overall like eyes and nose face structure at a 3/4 angle. Now 3/4 angles are like, or really 3/4 angles, whichever one you prefer, are very hard to do, especially using something like the Loomis method, or just like shifting the head at a different angle rather than just doing a front or a side profile. As you can see right here, I have a couple that I've drawn down. Some of them I use for like tutorials and whatnot, and this one right here, it was all by me, which I'm pretty proud of. But you can see right here, you can draw 3/4 angles at like like different ways, like depending on the character that you're drawing, and just overall depending on how you want to like go at it. So I'm going to show you like two different ways to do it. Like they're very simple. I looked at a whole bunch of tutorials and whatnot, and I found like very easy ones, and thankfully not ones that like are super complicated. If you enjoy like the tutorial with my eyes and whatnot, then this should be a good start for you. And if you haven't seen that video, go check that out first, and then come back here and you'll actually get started on it. So let's kind of like adjust this a little bit. Zoom in just a bit here. Okay, so to start off with like 3/4 angles, you want to start off with the basics. So we're gonna start with like some line right here. Let's try to like really try to like look at my phone and like look at the the camera. Look at my sketchbook. Yeah. Oh no. There we go. Okay. So you can see we got a line right here, and we'll draw another line right here. Just try to make this perfect. These are just basically going to be your guidelines. There we go. So you got two lines right there, and then you can either do circles or kind of like trapezoid shapes, but we're going to do the trapezoids first. So we're going to do a small one right here. This is going to be the eye on the left side, and we're going to do another one right about here. Make this one a little bit longer, just like so. And then next, you want to kind of like sketch out the nose, so we'll do that. Kind of just like basically sketch out. And there you go. This is kind of like the base right here. So really, again, like depending on the character, you can change up the nose, you can change up the eyes, you can change the overall structure of the face. However way you're doing it, this is kind of like the base right here. So we're going to start off the easiest with the nose. So now that I have you done that, so let's draw the nose right here. Do that. There we go. And then we'll add in like the little nostril right there, and a little bit of detail right there. So we're going to start off with doing the eye on the left right here. So let's do it like this. You basically just go like this. Do the top eyelid right here. Yada yada. There we go. Again, it might not be, perfect, but depending on what style you're doing, it's whatever, works for you. Hold on, let's just erase this a little bit. All artists make mistakes. If you made a mistake, you can always go back to it. There we go. Okay, so we got the eye right there. Now let's do the other one over here. Now let's do it kind of like this. There we go. The eyes can be whatever shape you want them to be. Like I said, this is just kind of like a short little tutorial. Kind of like drop the top of the eyelid right here. Do the same thing over here. I know you may not barely see it, but let's actually try to make it at least visible. Hold on. There we go. It might be a little bit hard to tell on camera, but it's good enough. Let's just zoom in right there. There we go. Okay. So next, let's draw the eyebrows. Let's do that. The eyebrows, let's start with this eye right over here. And the eyebrow over here may be a little bit difficult. So what you want to do is kind of like get this shape. Because eyebrows are a 3/4 angle. People always, draw them the wrong way. Which I have, not the wrong way, but the incorrect, posture for it. There we go. Let's just color that in. You can make the eyebrows dark or light, whichever you prefer. There we go. Now we're going to do the side of the face right here. So what you want to do is kind of like make a little indentation right here, then break down, and then what you want to do is do like that. Now depending on, a very important note, depending on the character's face, you can, if you're wanting to draw like older characters, you can bring the cheek in a little bit more into the nose, but if you want your characters to look younger, you can leave the cheek kind of like a roundish shape. That's really how like a lot of characters are in like mangas and anime, or if they have more of a rounder / younger looking face, then the nose doesn't really come close to the cheek. But if they're a lot older, and more mature, then you want to bring the nose closer to the cheek. Mine is going to be kind of youngish old, so the nose is just coming close onto the cheek right there. So yeah, kind of have like the side of the face right here. There we go. And then last but not least are the eyes. So let's draw an eye right here. Let's draw another eye right there. Again, might not be, super perfect. Let's add some shading in right there. Shading right there. Let's erase some here for like some highlights. And then there you have it. You got yourself eyes and a nose at a 3/4 angle. Now, this may not be, super perfect. Again, I'm still, practicing and whatnot. Again, you could add like little lines like here for more detail and whatnot. But again, like the other ones I have right here, these are more, like better drawn and whatnot. But like I said, there's another way to do it. So let's do it another way. This way is going to be a little bit kind of be like the same thing, but you're going to use circles instead, which may be easy for you, but let's just kind of like give it a try. There we go. Okay, so let's just, there we go. So you got your lines like that, like so. let's just start off by adding some circles. So we're gonna start off kind of like a circle right there. Let's kind of like draw the nose out. And this is just kind of like a sketch. And then the other circle right there. So similar to the one that we just did, right on top right here, you can use circles instead. There's really no wrong, well, I mean, there's a right way to do it, but there's definitely a wrong way to draw three-quarter angles, but you can draw them, you know, in any way you want. So let's try circles instead. So let's start off by just, you know, kind of like doing the nose right here first. Let's erase some of the guidelines right here. Make it a little smoother. All right, let's make this one a little bit more feminine. So kind of like something like this. Erase some of the guidelines right here. Let's add the eyebrow because why not? Just kind of following the one that I have on the very top right here, and then let's add kind of like the side of the cheek right here. There we go. Hey, it actually looks pretty good. Let's fix up the nose just a little bit. There we go. So we got that down. Let's make it look like the character is looking at us. There we go. So let's make the eye over here now. We'll put the eyelid right here. Erase kind of like the guideline right here. An important note to make when doing this is that, you know, obviously, if you want to draw a head from a three-quarter angle, just basically do what I'm doing, just place it on top. But, you know, always take your time, you know, like doing these, because if you kind of like rush it, it's not going to look as good. So, you know, just take your time doing it, which is what I'm doing right here. So just kind of like make the other eyebrow like so. We could draw a better eye than that. Let's actually erase, you know, as you're going along, erase some of the guidelines inside. So, you know, it looks nice. Let's shade in this eye over here a little bit. Let's erase these ones. May not be too entertaining, but, you know, just trying my best, you know, as a YouTuber. Just trying to, you know, make videos that are going to be helpful for people. You know, I've always been big on, you know, art and whatnot. So this actually helps me improve my art better. And, you know, erase here for like some highlights. And let's just add in some like little details and whatnot, because we absolutely can. And there you go. You have another 3/4 view angle, but with a different drawing technique. So obviously you can see right here, those are two different ways to do it. You can either draw the eyes with kind of like some trapezoid shapes, or you can use circles. Both of them will work either way, depending on how you're drawing your character, with a male or a female character. As you can see right here, this one, with the nose is sticking out a lot more, which, like obviously means this character is going to be like a lot older, while this one right here, like the nose is just getting close to the, edge of the cheek right here. So this is a more younger, but, a little bit older, mature person right here. As you can obviously tell, some like other ones right here. This one right here, and this one right here were all I've drawn with, like from tutorials and whatnot, while these, 3 I just did. Well, really these 2 I just showed you, and this one I did on my own, which, I'm pretty proud of, drawing these out. Again, it can be very difficult to draw 3/4 angles, and I know the struggle for a lot of artists when they begin, drawing the face of a character from a different angle. It can be very difficult, but hopefully, excuse me, this was hopefully this was very helpful to you, and if there are other people who are struggling with this, send this video to them so they'll be able to, master a lot at, like drawing characters from different angles. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you love what you saw in this video today and you want to see more videos where, I draw, like different stuff like noses, eyes, or like hands or stuff from different angles, then, let me know. And if you like the content on my channel, be sure to subscribe today. Click that bell notification so you'll stay notified when I make new videos like this. Like the video, comment what you think of it. Was this very helpful to you? Do you want to try and master more, like angles from like different perspectives or whatnot? Share this with your friends, family, and other people who are, beginner artists, and, people who are struggling at drawing people at different angles and whatnot. And with that being said, I will see all of you in my next video. Bye-bye!